Hey you guys, so today I'm going to show you how to do a very realistic planet in outer space. A painting that looks like a planet floating in outer space. So you're going to need a cup that doesn't matter if you get paint on it, because this is going to get kind of messy. And then any colors you want your planet to be. I picked crayons to use, but you could use markers, colored pencils, oil pastels would look great. You could even do, you could even paint your planet color, but then you'd want to let that dry before you paint the background. But I'm going to do crayons and figure out where you want your planet to be. I don't like to put mine right in the middle, but you can do it. And then I'm just going to put a bunch of stripes down of color. And this doesn't have to be round because I'm going to use the cup to make my planet round, so I just need to color an area that's bigger than my cup. Bigger than this part. So I'm going to keep coloring, adding the colors and textures that I want. And I just want to make sure that area is bigger than my cup. Okay? So there we go. I'm just doing a bunch of diagonal stripes. Alright, so there we go. I filled up that area. And I think it's, you can check it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay? So now we're going to need two brushes. Two paint brushes. Hopefully you have those. And black and white paint. And I'm using tempera paint. So this is washable. You could also use acrylic or house paint if you have it. But those don't wash out. But either way, this is kind of messy. So before I start painting, I'm going to just cover up my workspace here so I don't get any paint on my table. And then I'm going to set my cup down right where I colored. And the first thing I'll do is use a brush and the black paint. And I'm going to hold the cup with one hand and just completely paint the background. And make sure you go right up to the cup. Make sure you touch it. And get all the background. You want to get rid of all the white. But notice I'm holding the cup with one hand because I don't want it to wiggle or move, because that'll mess up my picture. But I'm just going right around it. I got a big brush. I got a big brush for this. So I'm going right to the edge of my paper. I'm just going to paint the whole thing. And then when I'm done painting the black, I can go to the next step. Okay? So there we go. I filled up all the black. I'm not going to move the cup. I'm just going to let go for a second. And really quick, I'm going to wipe this brush off. Because now I'm going to use this brush that has black paint on it as a stick. And I'm going to hit it with the other brush. And I'll show you what I mean. So I've got my cup. I haven't moved it yet. So I can set that brush down. I've got my white paint. So I'm going to scoop up a bunch of that. And now I'm going to hold this dirty brush that I used first. I'm going to hold that under it. And I'm going to hit the white brush on top of it. And that'll make stars. And you can start over here on the side, because sometimes you get big globs at first. But you don't want globs. You want little dots. So now I can just go through and put stars wherever I want. I haven't moved my cup yet, so my cup is protecting my planet. But this is just a good way to make stars in outer space. It should look very realistic. Make sure you get right around your cup too. And just put the stars wherever you want. There we go. And once you're done, you can take the cup off and you've got a realistic planet. And you can set this somewhere careful to dry. And there we go. Okay. My son is very excited.
That is so amazing, Daddy.
Alright, so I hope you guys have fun with this. See you later.